Have you all flown before?
Some, but not a lot. Can't exactly hop on a broom in the middle of London, can I?
You right.
I used to, I think. But I don't really have anyone to fly with, so I stopped.
Why would you ever stop flying?
A few moments later.
Oh no! Anyway.
You crashed. Madam Hooch slowed you down at the last second so you didn't hit so hard.
Which is why you're not dead. You look terrible up there.
I couldn't control the broom. And it looks like I wasn't the only one.
Are you really all right? That was a very scary fall.
I'm okay. Just a bit wobbly. A little rest and I'll be flying in no time. Assuming there are brooms to fly.
So what exactly did you see up there?
I'm not sure. It was so fast, but there was definitely something there, shimmering against the clouds.
Sounds like someone using a disillusionment charm. Or an invisibility cloak. Maybe whoever cursed the brooms came to watch the chaos.
But Madam Hooch said it was just a prank.
She doesn't know what it was, and tampering with every broom seems a lot more serious than just a prank to me.
She's got a point.
I don't know.
Actually, Daniel's right. Someone could have been seriously hurt. We should investigate, just in case.
Exactly. So, where shall we start? The phrase, Cassandra? I've been practicing Rictum Sempra.
Why not check the Quidditch tent? That's where the brooms were stored. Maybe whoever tampered with the school brooms left some clues behind.
That's a great idea. Let's go.
All right. What are we looking for?
Anything that doesn't belong in a Quidditch tent.
Gotcha. So, who do you think did it? It's gotta be the phrase, right?
Let's just look around and see what we can find. This is curious. These beta bats are perfectly arranged.
What, you think the villain tidied up after they finished cursing the brooms?
It was probably just one of the house elves.
Oh, yes, you're probably right.
Accio!
Watch out! That's a bludger!
Actually, it doesn't seem to be working. That's odd. What's this? A Quidditch playbook. And there's a name inside. Elliot Evers.
Evers? Who's that?
I know he's in Gryffindor, and very good at Quidditch. Robyn is always talking about him.
This is full of plays and tactics. Why would he leave it behind?
He probably lost it when he cursed the brooms. He doesn't want anyone else to be as good as him.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Daniel. I'll ask Robyn about him. Look, this Quidditch trunk has been tampered with. The straps have been cut.
Watch out!
Oh, it's a golden snitch.
Come on, help me catch it before it gets away.
What were you doing rooting around inside the tent? How are we supposed to do a proper search if you've tainted the evidence?
We're sorry, Madam Hooch. We were just trying to help.
Think before you act next time. It'll save us all a lot of trouble.
There you are. I thought you weren't coming.
Sorry. I was checking on the faulty broomsticks. No answers yet, but Professor Flitwick is testing them now.
What about that thing you saw in the sky?
I haven't seen anything else, if that's what you're asking.
I told you, it's probably just someone messing around with a disillusionment charm.
Because of you, professors are checking every broom in the castle. How are we supposed to practice without sticks?
I'm sorry, but it wasn't my fault. It was the broom.
Oh, here we go. First excuse of every faulty flyer. It weren't me, Madam Hooch. It were me, broom.
Hey, it wasn't just one broom. All of them were cursed.
I'm sorry your practice was cancelled. But isn't it better to be safe than sorry?
You're right. But since we can't fly, we'll have to find something else to occupy our time. Like, maybe a duel.
Careful. He's older. You don't have to do this.
It's okay, Ivy. I accept your challenge. Let's duel.
That was brilliant!
Thanks. I do feel bad about their brooms, though. I wish there was something we could do. That's odd. You don't suppose it's connected to the brooms, do you? Maybe we should...
Madam Hooch said not to interfere with the ongoing investigation, but she didn't say anything about looking into the past, if you know what I mean.
Of course. Maybe this has happened before.
Nervous? You must be after what happened last time. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try not to think about faulty brooms, or unidentified flying things, or, you know, falling.
Thanks, Ivy. You see, it's not working. Neither is Lottie's brush. And there are other things, too. Which means it's all my fault.
Calm down. Whatever is going on, it's not your fault.
No, but it's spreading. Almost like a virus.
That is weird. I didn't think a golden snitch could get sick.
Don't be silly, of course it can't. It's not a living thing.
But something is causing enchantments to fail. And it all started with me. Everyone's going to hate me when they find out.
Maybe someone is trying to make it look like it's your fault. Got any enemies?
Someone was definitely following me by the lake. I heard a voice, although I couldn't make out what they were saying. It almost sounded like breathing.
Could have been a Dementor.
Nani?
They don't say much.
A Dementor? Wonderful. That makes me feel so much better.
I did hear that someone from the Ministry might be coming to look into it.
I doubt the Ministry is going to send someone just to check out a few faulty brooms, even if they are cursed.
Harry Potter!
This is excellent! You can ask him for help. If anyone knows about flying under pressure, it's Harry Potter.
Be sure to ask him about disillusionment charms, and cursed brooms, and Dementors too.
It would be great to get some advice from Harry Potter. But that means I'll have to fly in front of Harry Potter. Oh no. I really need to practice. And she's been flying around the pitch ever since. Chasing snitches she can never catch.
That's so sad.
I can't believe no one's seen her before now.
I'm sure they have, but didn't know it. She's mostly just a blur. I only saw her clearly because she slowed down to try and catch my snitch.
At least that's one mystery solved.
Unfortunately, we still have the malfunctioning magic issue.
Yeah, and it's getting worse. My monster book of monsters didn't even try to bite me this morning.
I heard that Professor Flitwick declared the brooms curse-free. The enchantments that are supposed to make them fly simply aren't there anymore. He doesn't know what caused it.
I still feel like this is my fault. Everything was fine until... She was in here cleaning up the other night, before I met Willa. She seems rather skittish, so try not to startle her. Mending? What needed mending?
Broomsticks? They is very dirty because no one is cleaning them over the holiday. And some is getting old and worn. Scratches and dents and tiny holes in the wood. So we is fixing them.
That's strange, isn't it?
Maybe not. The school brooms are used a lot. I'm not surprised they need fixing by the end of the year.
I wonder if mending the brooms would have damaged the flying charms. Seems plausible.
I don't know, but I bet Mr. Farrell would. Kevin said he was coming tomorrow, so we can ask him then.
In that case, we better get some sleep. It's going to be a big day. Wait, don't fly! The new brooms are infested with chiz purples!
What's it? What are you talking about?
Chiz purples. They're tiny creatures that attack magical objects. That's why the brooms and everything else failed. They're chewing on the parts that are enchanted.
Are you sure? This broom seems okay.
It might now. But if it was infested before, it could fail at any time.
Oh, all right. I'll look for her. But you might want to find a broom that flies. I can't exactly rescue her if she's dangling from the rooftops.
My mum is in Hogsmeade. I can go get her.
That'll take too long. Why don't we just, borrow one of the professional brooms?
I might have a better idea. I kept a broom separate from the others. It seemed fine, so maybe it's not infested.
But if it is, you could end up just like Robyn.
It's a risk, but what other option do we have?
Hey, Daniel. Look, there's no way I'll learn everything in time for tomorrow's exam. Do you know of anything that might help?
Depends who's asking. There's a potion called Baruffio's Brain Elixir that's supposed to make the drinker incredibly smart. But I've also heard it's just snake oil. Let me guess. You want me to brew you some so Professor Gorski won't embarrass you again.
Robyn, you can't ask Daniel to help you cheat.
What if... Look, I can try making the elixir, but you have to study hard tonight. I'll have it to you before class in the morning.
Daniel, you can't help her cheat.
With your help, I'll be sure to ace the exam.
Daniel, I really don't think you should help her cheat.
I got her to study, didn't I? Besides, I've got a brilliant idea, and I promise it isn't cheating. I'm gonna need your assistance, though. Come on, let's get brewing. Okay, nearly there. Could you grab me 5 bottles of powdered dragon claw and 4 frog brains? Just in time. Now it just needs to simmer for a while. You go rest. I'll see you before class tomorrow morning.
I'm surprised to see you here so early, Robyn. But wait, what did you just drink?
Huh? Nothing. It was just pumpkin juice, I swear. Now come on, we have a quiz to ace.
I don't think I've ever seen you so excited for an exam, but yes, let's go.
I know something you don't. I know something you will never know.
What? Don't look at me like that. Robyn's got this.
Wait. No. You wouldn't, would you? What was that potion you drank before class?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. It was just pumpkin juice.
You stammer when you're nervous. I know you're hiding something.
Actually, she isn't. It was just pumpkin juice.
You nearly fooled me there.
Sorry, I didn't want to lie, but you're not the best at acting, and we needed her to believe she'd taken the real elixir. Also, I did actually brew Baruffio's Brain Elixir, and since you helped, I figured you should keep it.
Really? Thank you. Though I don't think I'll be using it. Hard work is clearly more effective than any potion.
Right you are, but you never know when it might come in handy, so long as it's not for any exams.